today marks the 13th anniversary of the wedding of the Prince and Princess of Wales, and they've released an unseen photograph of their wedding day. It's an absolutely wonderful picture. And joining me now to discuss this is the former BBC Royal Correspondent, Michael Cole. Michael, always a delight. What a great way to start the week to have you on the show on a Monday. Britain's favourite royal couple, a sensational picture reminding us of why they're so wonderful and popular.
Good afternoon, Martin. Yes, and I think we can, on behalf of the whole country, send our congratulations. 13 years, 3 beautiful children being brought up properly, and very, very good going. And I have to tell you this, Martin, very close to home for you, a 13th wedding anniversary is a lace wedding anniversary. And there she is, dressing in lace. Nottingham and lace were once synonymous. And what a beautiful picture this is. Not a picture contemporary from the wedding day when the prince had changed from his red tunic, which he wore for his wedding at Westminster Abbey, into a guards officer's day dress, a uniform with the frogging, very, very handsome. I know that the Queen insisted that he wore the red tunic of the guards. I'm not sure whether he was very happy about that because he did most of his service in the RAF. And I personally feel that the RAF blue uniform with the white bride's dress would have been better. I always think when I see red and white like that, I always think of a barber's pole, which of course is reminiscent when barbers were barber surgeons, and the red and the white symbolized the blood and the bandages. And I've never really quite liked it, but it's a great picture, of course, because she's undergoing treatment, and we wish her so much better as soon as possible. There's not a new photograph.
And Michael, just to point out there, you weren't outing me for a man with a penchant for lace. You were saying that I come from Nottingham, which is famed for its lace. In fact, I worked in a lace factory when I was 13, my first job. Let's move on to a royal couple not quite so popular, certainly. Prince Harry, the Invictus Games rejection. Another anniversary, this time the 10th anniversary, Michael, of the Invictus Games. The Ginger Whinger due to give a speech. Turns out none of the royals are going to turn up.
That's not a great surprise, but let us be fair. Nobody leaves a battlefield unscarred. Invictus means unconquerable. And after his 2 tours of duty in Afghanistan, coming back on a transport plane with coffins, holding the bodies of brave British soldiers who died out there, he had an idea which I think was brilliant. Of course, this was all pre-Meghan, very much so. And he decided to start the Invictus Games. And now 22 countries send their wounded, their traumatized, their damaged people to those games, and they do a tremendous amount of good. What is interesting is that Prince Harry, first of all, went over to America to see the Warrior Games there, and he came back. And let me tell you this, Martin, this is quite interesting. When he started to set it up, the 2 people who worked with him were his brother and his sister-in-law. They were closely associated with the beginning of the Invictus Games. And at that time, pre-Meghan, he virtually lived in their flat at Kensington Palace. I think Prince William got a bit fed up with him, always with his wife. And those 3 got on so well, they couldn't have been closer.
Yeah, of course, how times change, Michael. I'm afraid we simply have to leave it there. We've run out of time. Michael Cole, a man who always laces this show with a regal quality. See you again soon. Thank you very much.